So today we are taking a look at career mode gameplay once again. This time it is for player career mode. Yesterday we did the manager side of things. If you missed that video, go and check it out. Today is the player career mode. Let's see what's new with player career mode. Tomorrow I'm going to read the manager career mode deep dive notes, and also the day after that will be the player career mode. So there's still a lot to talk about. Stick around on this channel to get all the latest FC24 news. Make sure you are subscribed. So about 4 minutes into the 7-minute trailer, they start talking about player career mode. As you can see, we've got the standard stuff here. Your first name, last name, commentary name, all that kind of customization. But then if you see the top here, we've got info, athletic, position, head, kit, tattoos now, which is a new feature, and animations. So tattoos is a new thing you can do with your player. I think I spoke about that in the Things We Want series. And then we've got the actual customization here. You can see the long hair. Moving on, we've got some more customization scenes, which is just the boots. They don't show any tattoos, I believe, in this trailer. But you can see the guy there with the cutscene. We saw that last year. This one is another one in the gym, checking the team list, and his name is probably there. Player agent is the new feature coming to player career mode. So let's see what that is all about. So the agent is going to be with you throughout your career, and this is what you need to take a look at. So when you're in your player career mode menu, you'll have the top right and top left things. And we've got Central, My Pro Season, and Customize, Advanced, Standings, Player Agent Activities, and News. So you can see there, current contract. This is for the player agent. Created goals 0, appearances 0. Inside the box goals 0, skill moves, dribbles optional, and match rating optional. You see the club that you play for. On the right is your player agent, D. Graham. Building a career is about taking opportunities. A club on the rise could offer a better salary and a new chance to shine. Any thoughts? When league matches kick off, clubs are going to track your progress towards the objectives. These are going to be crucial for the contract negotiations next season. I know there will be interest in you. I'll look at other clubs during the season. For now, get your head down and make sure you play to your maximum. This player agent is going to be important for contract negotiations with your current clubs and also with future clubs as well. And it's all going to be based on these objectives here that you need to satisfy. So here is some more player agent stuff here. So current contract is there, your path and recommendations. At the beginning of each season, you will renegotiate your contract based on your performance in league and cup matches. Your requested wage directly impacts the objectives that the club is setting for you. So it says renew contract with Liverpool. Exceptionally hard-working, Liverpool has built its style around a coordinated high press. The main focus is quickly winning back possession in the opponent's third, getting at their defenders before they've had time to regroup. So you can see appearances, inside the box goals, we already read that. And the requested weekly wage is 40 grand. We've got current wage 34. Contract objectives, reach all mandatory contract objectives to be eligible for this contract. So if you want this contract, you need to satisfy the first 3 objectives. If you don't, you won't get it. Wage objectives, reach optional wage objectives to receive your requested weekly wage. So essentially the wage objectives are these 2 optional ones. So if you want more money, you'll need to satisfy these, but they're not required to get the contract. So if you want the contract, you just need to do these 3. What I understand is that if you don't satisfy the contract objectives with your current club, you can't even renew that contract, which means you have to move on. Current contract was the first screenshot. Now we move on to your path. Choose a target club you want to join at the end of the season. Your requested wage will affect the objectives given by the club. So let's say you were playing at Liverpool and you don't want to stay at Liverpool, you want to move to PSG. This is important now. Earn new contract. Everybody recognizes PSG as being focused on possession. Their style is built around short passing and rotations, moving defenders around until gaps appear behind or between them for the forwards to exploit. So if you want to go to PSG, you need to get these 3 objectives. Successful dribbles, 118, appearances 47%, and inside the box goals, 24. If you satisfy that, you can move to PSG. If you don't, you might not get the offer. Now, if you want to make the money that you're requesting, these 2 become part of the plan as well. You need to get 2% of shots to goal, and outside the box goals scored 1. So that's pretty much it. You can also change your target team at certain points during the season. Now you can also see the recommendations tab. That's probably going to be the player agent recommending some clubs to you based on a few different factors. It will tell you your career progress. So let's say you want to move to PSG, it keeps up with the stats that you need. And if you want to earn your new contract with your current club, it monitors those stats as well. So I guess that helps you as you play along. So there's many different clubs you can choose from. I guess you're free to go to any other club in the game, and they're all going to have different objectives depending on the club you want to join. So obviously if you're not up to the standard that PSG requires, you might want to move to a lower ranked club. So you can see with Bournemouth, you might satisfy their objectives more easily. They only require 2 targets and the rest are optional for the wage objectives. You can see Arsenal's one is a little bit higher as well. The good thing about this feature is that you have the ability to pick from any club available in the game, I presume. So you have control over the clubs you would actually like to move to instead of waiting for a job offer from a club you actually want to go to. If you see a row that has 2 icons, that means that it's a contract objective and also a wage objective as well. It's all about playstyles this year in player career mode as well. This is the new feature. And yeah, I guess it's part of the gameplay, but we do see some shopping stuff here. So enroll on a PR course, enroll on a motivational course, purchase handmade shirts and silk ties, and buy a top-end bike. This is probably the same from last year. The problem I have with this is that it's all menu based. Like, you don't see it. There's no open world that you can drive your car around or ride your bike in. You don't see, the suit that you buy. It's just all menu based. So hopefully one day we can expand this. So here is your personality / playstyle screen. You can see Maverick 47%, Heartbeat 25%, and Virtuoso 28%, Tier 1. And you can see different slots for playstyles there. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got one here which is Set Piece Specialist. Set pieces are delivered with increased speed, curve, and accuracy. Ball trajectory, preview line is longer. Now we've got some more here, so you can select playstyles. There's heaps of them, and you also have to unlock some as well. So obviously if you're a dead ball specialist, you can take the free kicks, and you'll get better aiming tools. And there's also Tiki Taka here, which is locked. Unlock at 50% heartbeat. So you'll need to get to 50% heartbeat here to get that one. Executes different first-time ground passes with high accuracy using back heels when contextually appropriate. Short distance ground passes are highly accurate. Technical dribbler is also another one unlocked at 50% heartbeat. Reaches a higher speed when performing controlled sprint and performs wide turns while dribbling with more precision. We've got speed dribbler there, reaches a higher sprint speed while dribbling and has reduced chance of an error when sprinting or performing knock-ons. So you can see this one, rapid. So it all depends on how you want to play the game, what you want to do with your player. There's also acrobatics as well, so you can do scissor kicks and all that. We've got some gameplay here, and we've got the tracker there on the top right. Good pass. And I guess you can just pump them from a distance and see them fly into the back of the net. Anyway, enjoy some of the gameplay clips, by the way, while we're watching it. So you can see their nice finish. With this as well, we've got 7 playstyle slots, but we've only got 1 unlock. So obviously the more you play and the higher levels you reach, the more you'll unlock, which means you can put more than 1 playstyle on your player. But for now, there's only 1 slot available, which means you have to consider which one you want to use on the guy. There's a new camera technique in player career mode. EA was talking about some sort of player cam, but it's not first person mode or anything like that. Pretty much the camera just zooms in on important moments. So you can see we're zoomed out as the guy's about to shoot. You can see it zoom in a little bit more. You can see with this clip as well, the camera is zoomed out. But when it gets more serious, before he's about to score, it zooms in more so you can concentrate on that specific moment in the gameplay. Here is another one. Before he shoots, it zooms in and there's your player cam. It's not that first person mode that a few people were saying was coming to the game. That's not possible at the moment. And dynamic moments is another thing, of course. Manager crew mode and also player crew mode benefit from dynamic moment cutscenes, but it's only available on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and also PC. No Switch, no PS4 or Xbox One. And we've got the bus parades. You'll see that in the gameplay as well. And we've got the player of the season presentations. There's going to be a few trophy cutscenes, I believe. And also the Ballon d'Or, the officially licensed Ballon d'Or as well. You'll see a couple seconds of a ceremony, I believe. And they hand you the ball if you're good enough to win it. So you get the ball and then you take some photos, and that's basically it. So let me know what you think of player crew mode.